Welcome to Blueprints. I am Rogue Dubs. This is a roguelite where you build a mansion trying to access the final room in a sprawling maze that you create yourself. At the very top, you see the antechamber. We are at the entrance hall at the bottom. So we need to fill all these squares with rooms. We can't just go straight for it. We got to fill all the squares with rooms. So that's the general idea. You basically click a door, and then you pick a room that you want to make. So den makes sense to me here. We're not wasting any doors with that. Let's just take that, pick that up. So pin and pine. I am going to make note of the letters. I missed the one in here. We're going to waste a step and do that. Card. Ace and queen. Diamond and spade. I really don't know. That's a tough one. We're just going to keep going. I made note of the E, so let's just get going here. Having a bedroom on this corner is nice. We're going to do a parlor, though. All right. Logic puzzle here. The other two boxes are true. The other two boxes are blue, definitely false. The other two boxes are empty. So false, false. So it seems like they're all false. Which one could be true? This one. So that's it. So other two boxes are empty, so that is true. We will go for that. Our pictures in here, 10 and tag and stag, so S. Tag and stag, S. We're going to go for the observatory to continue our progression there. So we now have 4 of those. Plus 1 gem for this run. Very good. Car and cart. So T. We can't take a nook. That would just dead end. So we're going to do commissary. Let's see what's for sale in here. It's like there's gems, obviously. Gems. A magnifying glass, a shovel. I'd love to get the shovel if we can. Bat and bath. So that is H. So the letter that is not in common between these two pictures is the letter. And then we found in one of the rooms at some point that there is a message that's made by all the letters that you find. So that's why I'm making note of those. Let's do a hallway. No wasted doors on this hallway. We need some keys for sure. Let's do a reading nook. So we always draw a library, and that'll give us a key. I forgot to look at the picture in there. I'm going to go back for it. I know it's kind of a waste. Lock and clock. So that is C. And then the reading nook in here. Peak and P, so K. Of course, taking note of that, if you don't get to the end, it seems like it's kind of a waste. So we have not drafted a library yet, so this is going to be huge for us. Let's go ahead and get this first. Nice gem. Sand and, so S. Okay. All right. Mount Holly book request form. Books and periodicals requested with this form will be pulled and available the next time you draft the library. Please select one. Okay. I'm going to take fixed stars. That seems like a good one. Yeah. That way we can learn maybe more about the constellations. Blank. Any other books we can find? Okay. The house directory is a great resource for if you wish to read more about a specific room in your house, press RB to pull up the directory. So this is, obviously the directory that lets us see, how all these rooms work, what they do. Rumpus, like what does it say on Rumpus Room? Uniquely fashioned, modern gaming room. The room is outfitted with a record player. Okay, so it doesn't really tell us what they do per se. We can go up the stairs. I'd like to do that. Let's see if there's anything up here that's worth seeing or anything worth learning about. Any false backs? This looks mysterious to me. Mount Holly scrapbook. The Baron of Mount Holly names nephew provisional heir. That's me. That is the padlocked gate we saw earlier. So my favorite floor plan's courtyard. That seems interesting. Okay. Most drafted are den, parlor, bedroom. Most paid for courtyard, drawing room, security. Most time spent in parlor, billiard room, entrance hall. That makes sense. Haven't made any contraptions, I guess. Running shoes, largest purchase. Some blank items there. Most avoided floors, coat check, lavatory, and bunk room. Makes sense. All right. That's kind of like a, compendium of what we've done so far. So that's interesting. Oh, wait, there was something else here. Records, total time, total days, longest day, average day. Steps taken, total stars. Billiard room, startboard solved, parlors solved. One upgrade disc. Cool, okay. So there are definitely going to be more of those. A little bit dizzying going down those stairs, but that's okay. Music room is a new one. So is Rotunda. Freezes your accounts. Gold and gems amounts will not reset at the end of the day, and they cannot be adjusted or used until tomorrow. Well, that seems crazy. I think I'm going to take the Rotunda. Like the music room, it dead ends us, but you know what? It does give us 2 keys, so let's take that. It's a new room as well. Pine and pin. Pine and pin. So I would be the one left out there. Okay. Oh my lord. So there is a song. Find here blank within these first words sung. The key you seek in major tongue, but half the sheets are missing from. Before you hold, the rest are far flung. A half note held is quite the pun. Among this scattered symphony, a message hidden beneath the keys in bold words sung by you and me, a fractured note, an urgent plea in bold words sung. I do repeat, the ones of you who oft assume that you alone can solve this tune are likely going to get your due and all the rage that you will ensue while working on this simple clue. White pages lined with melodies do hide the words we've come to seek, and from our choice among all these, we write down one that seems to be the loudest type with ink that bleeds. So the bold words are first words on the find the find a white. I'm gonna look at this for a minute. I'm gonna edit here while I look at it, see if I can figure anything out. So I think that there's only four words we find. So first words on the, those are the ones we get first words on the, and then hidden beneath the keys are other words, but I don't know what that means. Yeah, I don't know. I'll think about that a little more. First words on the blank. So, uh, don't know. Not found any gold as of yet on this run today. There was a coin purse here, so glad we found that. Nice. Got one gem and two keys, so that's nice for us. Not anything different. Just wanted to check that to be sure. Okay. I'm gonna take the pantry. I don't feel comfortable taking a storeroom just yet. Okay. Bride and bridge, that's G. Okay. The drawing room seems very good. I'm going to take that. So which pictures would be the two pictures in this room? That's the question. Because there's so many, obviously. Are any of them really different? Maybe it's just the, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, how could you determine unless there's like one thing missing, one letter missing from all of these? 3 1, like what would it be? Horse. I really don't know how you would come to tell that. Anyway, let's start drafting. We can do anything here really, and we could we could do something smaller, like a tight room. I'm gonna take bedroom. Get some more steps. Car keys, huge. We have not had car keys yet. I don't know if that matters. If that is anything. Prayer and crowbar. Like this is the one. This is another one that gets me. Rosary and crowbar. There's so many letters that are different between those? Beads, bar. Oh boy. Clutch and grab. Again, I just don't know. Like I don't know what this is meant to be between those two pictures. That's one that is really tough. I'm gonna do storeroom here. We have no gems. Key, gem. What? Okay, so that's sand. It's sideways. Sand and flan. Can it be more than two letters? Because that'd be FLS would be the letters that are different. Sand and I don't know. I don't know. That's part of it. That's part of the puzzle that I don't understand. At least not yet. I guess I'll take pool just because I don't want to die yet. Plane and plan. So E. So the fact that this is always E is making me think that there is like letters. You know what? I think I do understand it. Because this is E blank GHT, so that'd be 8. The word would be 8. So I think all we have to do really is figure out enough letters to fill in the blank. I don't think it's that complicated. I'm going to take West Wing Hall. Crow and row, C. If this next one is L, then the second word is clock. I'm going to do corridor. Tie. Tier and tie. So R. So CR blank K. Let's see what this room is. I'm taking the chapel. I want to know. Red book we can't open. Very interesting. Where is the painting in this room, though? Or where are the paintings in the chapel? I guess there's certain times where there's certain rooms that you really can't tell what the letter might be. So that's something to keep in mind too. But I think it's static. Like I think it's the same. Let's do closet. In other words, I think that the pictures you see are dependent not on the rooms, obviously, but where you find them, like where you put them in the layout. So that's good to know. A dice, very good, and a gem. Stage and sage, so that's T. Yeah, I think we can do this now. I think we can actually find the words. Losing money, but I don't really care. We can buy gems as well from the commissary. I'm tempted to just do that. I think I will. No, not yet. I don't think we're dead enough yet to do that. I kind of want to take a garage, but we would be dead at that point unless we can go somewhere else. Let's do billiard room because that has stuff for sure. Card and car, so D. This has D blank TIS, which seems unlikely. So I think I probably messed something up with one of those letters. Okay, 10. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 14 minus 2 is 12. Times 2 is 24. Divided by 8 is 3. 1 plus 19 is 20. Minus 6 is 14. Times 2 is 28. Divided by 7 is 4. I've heard that those get pretty crazy, so thank you in advance for not judging me when we get to the really complicated ones. So this needs to make sense of being D blank TIS, because that doesn't seem like it makes sense. We're going to take pump room. I'm not going to mess with the pump room, though, because I don't get it yet. There's a diagram here. Okay. I'm going to look at this for a minute. Okay. So I'm trying to pump water out of the pool, and I've just discovered that there is another pump all the way here in the back. So that is the pump that we have to activate to take water out of the pool. So I'm going to try that now. But first, I'm going to put the water back in the greenhouse, just because I don't know what I'm doing, what benefit I would get out of that. So the issue I'm having is I'm trying to figure out how to get it to move the water from pump 1, from tank 1 into tank 2. So this I would think would be take water out. This would be put water in this way, and then this would be, I don't know. I just don't know. Okay, I looked at this enough. I'm gonna keep going. I don't get it yet, but it is what it is, you know. We're not gonna probably solve everything on this run regardless. So spare room does not have any hints for us as far as the letters. So let's keep going. I'm gonna take Rumpus Room. Give us a little bit of help here. 10 and like shore, tag and shore, beach and tag, 10 and tree. I don't know. I just don't know. All right, let's do this. Buckle up.
And as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of the dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. Yes, the fog is clearing. I see a shadow in the doorway. Silent footsteps in the hallways. An unlatched gate you did not open. A missing item you did not take. I see a young boy watched from afar. A young you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
All right, so we are being watched, but we got good stuff there. There's an item we have not picked up that is a missing item. Apparently, has to do with some of the like bird sculptures that we've seen. I've seen that at a few places. I'm going to look for that more closely. There's also an unlatched gate outside we didn't open, so we're going to check that out too. I'll do dining room. Why not? Tie and time. My guess that'd be M. Had to kind of move myself up enough to see where I was at. Let's just keep going north. Another key, very good. Let's just use a regular key. We have so many keys. A sauna. I'm doing gymnasium. I wanna get right up next to that. Occasionally save when traveling. Save steps for traveling long distances. So the meal is ready. We don't have a showroom, but I'm gonna take it anyway. I'm gonna take the dinner, porterhouse steak, get 20 steps. Very nice. Okay. Let's get right up next to the room here. I'm gonna take secret garden key. Let's see what happens. Oh, they know. Okay, how do I not use it? Cool. Okay, I had to just press B. Okay, we can't do aquarium. We don't have any gems. Let's do a redraw. I'll do sauna. Why not? That's all we can do, to be fair. Coins. There's no pictures in here. Nothing else to grab. Okay. Yeah, they don't let us do secret garden key right next to the antechamber. Makes sense, I guess. Let's do utility closet. Let's just do it. Now I had notes for this. 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna mess with this for a little bit and try to get it the way it was. Okay, I actually forgot how you're supposed to get this one to be white. So I'm gonna have to get back to that note and find it. Let's turn that on. Dark room. Lights are on. That's good. And gymnasium. We'll keep on. Actually, what happens if we turn gymnasium off? Does something interesting happen? I kind of want to know. I think it didn't take our steps having it off. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. A servant's quarters. Interesting. That kills us though. Let's take the boudoir. Just to find more letters at this point. So beer, paint, and pint. So A. Don't know what the combination would be yet. Okay. And I think we're dead. Yeah, we're dead. Let's take the laboratory. Just grab a letter. If we can. Paint and plane. Or plane and could be plan. I'm not sure. I'm gonna call it a day. All right, we're gonna do one more here. A respectable villa, very nice. 29 new room. Okay, we're just gonna go. I skipped it, but it's fine. Day 13. Commissary is closed at some point in here. Before we go here, there's an unlatched gate apparently. Bird there, nice. I wanna check out this unlatched gate that they were talking about. Also in here is that letter that I messed up, so I'm gonna check that out. Okay, didn't get it. I'm gonna do trading post, I guess. It's a new thing. No items to trade. Perfect. Very good. Dynamite, too dangerous to pick up. But if we can't, they do let us see it. Okay, there's a what is the objective, I wonder? Okay. Well, pressing random buttons isn't really helping me so far with this. Okay. Maybe getting it to the bottom right is the goal. I do feel like I'm just pressing random buttons though. I don't know what I'm doing. Is there nothing in here? Otherwise? Yep. Just this. And dynamite. I guess we can maybe pick up dynamite at a certain point. Try to find this unlatched gate if I can still. Can't cross this? No. Okay. We have extra steps from the sauna, so this is worth it. Okay, there's something here. I don't know if I saw last time, or I went to. Kind of a mining cave thing there. Interesting. Okay. Pretty amazing, the landscape in this game. Huh. This is spooky. It's like there's a sconce here, but there's no way to light it. Yeah, there's two sconces. Okay. So there's no way to progress past there. Let's go back up. Looking for this unlatched gate that the rumpus that Elzara told us about. That's probably it. It is not. Didn't get any option to open that. That's where we can camp and just reset the whole game, the whole day, so we won't do that yet. No other. This is the secret place here. We don't have the code yet for this. We had kind of a hint with the postcards of what, that something we need to find that code somehow. This also is closed, not to be opened, at least not yet. Just tons of mysteries abounding. He said that there's an unlatched gate that we didn't open, but this gate doesn't even do any there's no interaction possible with it. So I don't know what he meant by that. Maybe if we get out through the garage, maybe there's another outside area that we can access. But for now, let's just keep moving through the game here. Try to get more letters if we can. Yeah, Queen and Ace. I'm still not sure what that is. Let's go to the right, the left, I mean. I'll do Reading Nook for library. Yeah. Key. Dang, we got the bar and hands here again. Like crowbar. Oh boy. What if it's prayer and prior? So it would be A. I don't know if prior is a word. Putting an A with a question mark. Do library again. This should be I if we're correct. Stare and star, yeah. So we're correct on that. All right, fixed stars. Checkout card, a Clara Epson. Interesting. Oh wait, is this? It's just the same thing that's in the constellation thing. Great. It's the same exact thing that's in the constellation, the observatory. That's fine. Okay. So terrace means that we're just dead. So let's just do let's do the terrace. We have no other option. A gem, nice. There's not gonna be any paintings out here. No. So that's the downside of green rooms. There's no paintings to find letters for. Let's just go back and try to find some letters today to help fill out our little thing. Our letters. Wow, this is pretty rough. I'm gonna do closet. I mean, if we get killed off, we have enough time to do another round if we want to. Bridge and bride is D. No, it's G. which is what we had. Great. So we are correct in how that works. Do a den. E, what we had before. Very good. We have all these letters done. So maybe we just keep going north and find other letters. Yeah, Bath and Bat. Correct. You know what? I think there might be. This is possibly the room where there was a missing item that he was talking about. It looked kind of like this. There's a key, looks like, in there. Like a key slot there, but I don't think that's it. No, I don't think it is. All right, that's fine. So nothing really helps us here. Let's take let's just do observatory just to get the progress on that. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. We already have all the letters. We're gonna call it a day and do one more day. Just get past the end screen because it doesn't really matter. Gonna give us a pretty bad rating. All right, day 14. So we skipped the unlucky day of day 13, which is good. This looks like the thing that was where the missing item was that he was talking about. Maybe that was on a specific day. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm gonna go north. North. There's a letter we don't have in this section. I'd like to try to get that if I can. Chapel doesn't have any paintings. Dang. That was silly. It's okay. Then let's just go north still. We already have this letter. Okay. Take billiard room to get some items. Yep. Okay. Just checking to make sure that the letter we have there is still correct, and it is. Okay. 19. 8 plus 14 is 22. Minus 12 is 10. Minus 7 is 3. Times 6 is 18. 12 minus 4 is 8. Times 2 is 16. Divided by 16 is 1. 11 plus 10 is 21. Minus 20 is 1. Times 15 is 15. Divided by 3 is 5. Divided by 1 is 5. Okay, I messed that up somehow. 22. Minus, okay, yeah, 3 8 is 18. 12 minus 4 is 8. Times 2 is 16. Divided by 16 is 1. Okay, 11 plus 10 is 21. Minus 20 is 1. Times 15 is 15. 15 divided by 5 is 3. divided by 1 is 3. Cool. Yeah, I did it the wrong way around first time. Key card, very good. This should be T, letter-wise. Let me grab the commissary here to get a letter on the next one up. Sage and stage, yep. That is what we had before. Very nice. What is for sale? Metal detector, nice. And sledgehammer. Sledgehammer would be great if we get that. This is locked, perfect. Okay. Let's just take this, see what it is. I'll do parlor, sure. Okay. The empty boxes both have true statements. Okay, that's possibly true. The blue box has a true statement. This box contains the gems. So that could be true. But that would mean that this is false. So this box would not contain the gems. So then that would mean these two. No, wait. One has to be false. The easiest way to think of it is these are both false and this is true. And I think that that's fair enough. So I'm gonna take that. This might be my first fail on this, but I can't work it out myself too well, so I'm gonna do that. Okay, I was correct. That seemed like the right thing, but it was a tough one. I'm gonna do patio. Spread gems in each green room, I guess. Yeah, we already have the letter for this, so the patio makes sense. And it's about the shovel. We already know that. They did not bless us with a shovel this time. Fortunate. I'm gonna take the. I'm gonna take a closet. Might as well. I mean, they're both dead ends. I already have the letter for this one. We got to go back to the. I'm gonna go back to the entrance hall. Start going a different direction. Yeah. Okay. Drawing room is really good. However, it does lock us out of finding a letter here that we're still missing. We also need a letter on this side. Oh, so this would be okay. That's the annoying one that we don't know. Do bedroom here. I like that. This is one we don't know. Sand and bland, sand and oh, dessert and desert. Dessert and desert. So that'd be an S. So SA blank ES. So okay, I think before I saw that the entrance hall letter is F in a different room. So that'd be safes. So 8 safes is 2 of the words. I will take a reading nook. Yep, definitely an E. Very good. Library is good. What was that? Does that mean that that letter is X? Or does that mean that I'm going to take pump system user manual? Yep. Did we get the okay? Yeah, treasure map. I the treasure map might be something that's unique per area. Man, boiler room seems really good. I'm gonna take that. We haven't found this yet. Oh man, this seems pretty complicated. Yeah, I I don't really want to mess with this until I have some kind of instruction of how to use it. Yeah, there's no way to get. Okay, so we basically want to lower this, and that's a key card. We do have a key card. I guess I guess I'll try. Okay, I don't know how to do this, so I'm gonna leave and trust that I'll find something else to help me with it eventually. I'm just not comfortable with sitting there trying to figure it out while you guys are waiting for me to figure it out. Yeah, we know that. Okay. We can't open the garage right now. I'm going to do the pantry. This should be D. Card and card is indeed D. I want to go north. Yeah. Well, we're going to do a storeroom because that's all dead draws. Cot and coat. So A. DATIS is what I have for that. So that doesn't seem right. Datus. Confident that it's D, confident that it's A. Yeah. So a lot going on with this game, obviously. I'm gonna do coat check. I'm gonna leave the running shoes because I don't think I'm gonna win this run just based on what I've done so far. All right, so we're back in the commissary. Could buy a gym. I don't think I'm going to. All right. We're missing a letter here. I'm going to do hallway because we're definitely going to get paintings. Tail. I think this is tier, like Tier. So that'd be tiger. So that'd be a G. Yeah, cool. Don't have any letters over here either. Yeah, gymnasium. Oh, there's no paintings. Oh, there is. Pilot. Pilot and I don't know. Hoople sports. Interesting. Man, getting a locked door is with no keys is pretty rough. I gotta say. Do the boudoir. Plane and this is the one we don't know. Plane and like he's painting a ball, like ball and oh boy, paint and man, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm doing courtyard. Nothing. Yeah, nothing. All right. Dining room. Cloud. Rain and grain. So G again. This is 1, 2, 3. This is 6 up. I don't have this letter. Okay, it's locked. Very, very, very cool. Very cool. This it's hard to get like a good run with all the RNG in this game. We're dead again. Okay. We are going to call it a day and we're going to call it an episode. I think we figured out some stuff. We figured out how the letters work and that they are, set words. So that's good. I think it has to do with the key to the safe, the codes to the safe. But, there's a lot to unpack with this game. So if you made it this far and you enjoy the video, please consider subscribing. Give the video a like. Let me know in the comments what you're thinking. If you have any hints for me, I appreciate it at this point. And we will talk to you guys tomorrow. See ya.